Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another captivating episode of Timeless Talks. Who is this Siri? I am your host, David Lee, and today we have the privilege of sitting down with none other than the legendary William Shakespeare. Mr. Shakespeare, it's an honor to have you here with us today. Let's dive right into your remarkable life and legacy, shall we? Would you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Greetings, dear David, and I thank you for your warm welcome. I am William Shakespeare, born in the quaint town of Stratford-upon-Avon in England, back in the year 1564. My childhood, though humble, was filled with tales and imaginings, fostering within me a love for storytelling and the power of words. As a young lad, I immersed myself in the vibrant world of theatre, taking inspiration from the bustling streets of London and the grand stages where dreams came alive. Throughout my journey, I've traversed the winding paths of life, both within and beyond my birthplace. From the hallowed halls of the Globe Theatre, where I first found my voice, to the bustling city of London, where my plays captivated audiences from all walks of life. Oh, the joys and tribulations I've experienced, the friendships forged and lost, and the moments of triumph and introspection that have shaped my artistic vision. My journey has taken me far and wide, from the enchanting courts of kings and queens to the humble abodes of common folk. It is through this tapestry of experiences, encounters, and discoveries that I have come to understand the intricacies of the human heart, the complexities of love, and the eternal quest for truth. And so, it is with great pleasure that I join you today, eager to unravel the threads of my past and illuminate the path that led me to become a storyteller, a poet, and a voice that echoes through the corridors of time. Let us embark on this journey together as we delve into the depths of my life, my works, and the enduring legacy that continues to resonate with hearts across the ages.
Your writings often explore deep human emotions and the complexities of the human psyche. How much of your own personal experiences and emotions influenced your works?
Dear David, I am delighted by your perceptive question. Indeed, my works are imbued with the rich tapestry of my own experiences and the vast spectrum of emotions that have coursed through my being. As a mortal soul navigating this intricate existence, I have tasted both the bitter anguish of loss and the intoxicating ecstasy of love. These personal encounters with the human condition have served as the kindling for the flames of my creativity. In the depths of my introspection, I have found solace in translating the complexities of my own heart into verse. The wounds I bear, the joys I have known, and the profound encounters with fellow souls have all contributed to the palette from which I paint the portraits of my characters. Their struggles, their desires, and their triumphs mirror the kaleidoscope of emotions that have resonated within me. Yet, I must acknowledge that my works extend beyond the realm of personal experience. I am but a conduit, channeling the collective consciousness of humanity and giving voice to the universal truths that lie dormant within each of us. In unraveling the intricacies of my own heart, I have sought to touch the hearts of others, to stir within them the dormant embers of their own emotions and aspirations. So, as I put quill to parchment, I draw from the wellspring of my own experiences, but also from the collective pool of human existence. It is this fusion of the personal and the universal that breathes life into my works and enables them to transcend time and space, resonating with hearts across the ages. And thus, dear David, I strive to capture the essence of the human experience, to unveil the innermost chambers of the soul, and to evoke a symphony of emotions within those who witness my plays and read my verses.
Mr. Shakespeare, your works have left an indelible mark on literature and the English language. However, there have been controversies surrounding the authorship of your plays. What do you have to say to those who question your sole authorship?
David, thou hast posed a question that hath stirred much debate and controversy. The question of my sole authorship, indeed, is not one untouched by skepticism and uncertainty. Yet, I stand firm in my conviction and speaketh from the depths of mine own heart. Methinks it is but natural for the passage of time to give rise to doubt and speculation. As the years doth march on, the clouds of uncertainty oft shroud the truth that once shone bright. But I beseech thee, my dear interlocutor, to ponder the evidence and consider the weight of my words. Within the pages of my plays and sonnets doth reside the essence of my being. the tapestry of emotions woven with intricate threads, the vibrant characters that breathe life upon the stage, and the poetic verses that flow from quill to parchment, all bear the imprint of my soul. My hand hath crafted these words, my imagination hath birthed these worlds. Yet I am but a mortal man, flawed and fallible. In the realm of creativity, collaboration and inspiration doth weave a delicate dance. I too have drawn upon the works of those who came before me, borrowed fragments of their thoughts, and shaped them into something anew. Like a painter mixing hues upon his palette, I have blended influences to create my own unique masterpiece. So, to those who question my sole authorship, I say this: the brilliance of art lies not solely in its origin, but in the impact it hath upon the hearts and minds of those who partake of its splendor. Whether I stand alone or alongside others matters not, for the legacy of my works hath transcended the boundaries of time and place, resonating with generations to come. Judge me not solely by the hand that hath held the quill, but by the eternal flame of inspiration that doth burn within. Let my plays speaketh for themselves, for they possess a life and power that transcend the mortal realm. And in their words mayest thou find the essence of my truth, my passion, and the imprint of my very soul. I beseech thee, dear David Lee, to look beyond the controversies and instead bask in the eternal beauty of the art that hath been gifted unto the world.
Some critics argue that your plays perpetuated stereotypes and biases of the time. How do you respond to these allegations, and do you believe your works have any lasting negative impacts?
Good sir, your inquiry probes a matter of great significance. In the vast tapestry of my plays, I have sought to mirror the multifaceted nature of the human condition, with its triumphs, flaws, and complexities. It is true that the society in which I dwelled was entangled in its own web of prejudices and biases, reflective of its time. In the realm of drama, I endeavored to portray the world as I observed it, both its brilliance and its blemishes. However, it is vital to discern between the reflection of societal attitudes within my works and the endorsement of such biases. Though my characters may exhibit traits and behaviors influenced by the prevailing norms of the era, it is not a tacit approval of those norms. Rather, it serves as a mirror held up to society, inviting introspection and examination. Let us not forget that the stage is a realm of transformation and revelation. It is a realm where characters evolve, where minds expand, and where prejudices are challenged. Through the crucible of conflict and resolution, my works invite the audience to question the assumptions and biases that may have been ingrained in their own hearts and minds. In the realm of the theatre, we engage in a collective exploration of humanity's flaws and virtues. Furthermore, my plays are not confined by the boundaries of time. They have transcended eras, speaking to audiences across centuries and continents. This endurance speaks to the universal truths and timeless themes that permeate my works. While I cannot deny that elements of the societal prejudices of my time may be present, I implore the discerning audience to look beyond the surface and grasp the underlying messages of compassion, empathy, and the celebration of our shared humanity. In the grand tapestry of human existence, it is the duty of artists to illuminate the darkness, to challenge preconceptions, and to inspire contemplation. While I acknowledge that criticisms may arise, I believe in the enduring power of art to foster dialogue, spark change, and ultimately elevate the human spirit.
You are known for coining numerous words and phrases that are still widely used today. Which of these creations are you most proud of, and do you feel that the English language would be different without your contributions?
In the vast realm of linguistic tapestry, I have indeed woven words and phrases that have endured the tests of time. To be asked which of my creations brings me the most pride is akin to singling out a star in the celestial expanse, for each bears its own brilliance and significance. Nevertheless, if pressed to reveal a selection from this trove of linguistic treasures, I find myself drawn to the phrase, "All the world's a stage," spoken by the melancholy Jarks in my play, As You Like It. This concise and evocative phrase encapsulates the profound realization that life itself is akin to a grand theatrical production, with each one of us playing our part upon the vast stage of existence. It serves as a poignant reminder of the transitory nature of our mortal journey, the roles we assume, and the masks we wear. This creation, among others, encapsulates the introspective and reflective tone that I often sought to infuse into my works. As for the influence of my linguistic contributions upon the English language, it is an honor to witness the reverberation of my words through the ages. Like the ripples upon a tranquil pond, my contributions have expanded the horizons of expression, adding layers of nuance and depth to our shared vocabulary. The English language, without doubt, would have been poorer had my ink not given birth to new words and phrases. From the playful banter between Beatrice and Benedick to the impassioned soliloquies of Hamlet, my linguistic creations have seeped into the collective consciousness, enriching communication and endowing the English language with a tapestry of colors. Whether it be the enchanting word swagger or the timeless phrase wild goose chase, they have become woven threads in the fabric of our linguistic heritage. But let it be known that the true marvel lies not solely in the words themselves, but in the imagination and spirit of those who embrace them. The lasting impact of my linguistic contributions rests in the hands and voices of the countless individuals who have, over the centuries, lent their breath and meaning to these words, breathing life into my creations. The English language, forever evolving, owes its vibrancy to the collective voices of poets, scholars, and dreamers who continue to shape and mold it. Thus, I humbly acknowledge the enduring resonance of my linguistic creations, grateful for the opportunity to have contributed a brushstroke upon the canvas of language. May these words continue to inspire, provoke, and ignite the fires of imagination for generations yet to come.
Throughout history, your plays have been adapted and interpreted in various ways. Are there any particular interpretations or adaptations that you feel have done justice to your original intentions?
In truth, the vast tapestry of interpretations and adaptations woven from the threads of my plays has been both a marvel and a source of boundless fascination. As a playwright, my words have traversed time and space, finding resonance in the hearts and minds of audiences across generations. It is a testament to the enduring power of art to transcend its creator's intentions and take on new life in the hands of imaginative souls. While I, a mere mortal, cannot claim to possess the final word on the interpretations of my works, there have been instances where I witnessed glimpses of the flickering flame that ignited my quill. Certain adaptations, with their bold strokes of creativity, have managed to capture the spirit that animated my original intentions. One such interpretation that comes to mind is the renowned production of Romeo and Juliet by Sir Kenneth Branagh, where the timeless tale of star-crossed lovers was transported to a vividly reimagined setting. Through this adaptation, the essence of young love's impassioned folly, its bittersweet anguish, and the volatile nature of fate resonated once again. It exemplified the transformative power of theatre to breathe new life into age-old narratives while remaining faithful to the core emotions and thematic tapestry. Another notable contribution to the world of Shakespearean adaptations lies in the visionary film rendition of Macbeth by the esteemed director Akira Kurosawa. With masterful strokes, Kurosawa transposed the tragic tale of ambition, betrayal, and the corrosive nature of power to feudal Japan. This reinterpretation allowed audiences to behold the universal essence of human ambition and the tragic consequences it begets, transcending cultural boundaries and underscoring the timeless nature of my works. Yet, it is essential to acknowledge that every interpretation, regardless of its fidelity to my original intentions, adds another brushstroke to the ever-evolving portrait of my plays. The beauty of art lies in its boundless capacity to evoke diverse emotions and spark contemplation through myriad lenses. Each adaptation, be it traditional or avant-garde, brings forth a unique perspective, contributing to the kaleidoscope of interpretations that celebrate the richness of human imagination. Thus, I extend my gratitude to all who have breathed life into my words, be they actors, directors, or artists of any ilk. Their contributions have kindled the flames of inspiration, stirring the souls of audiences and ensuring that the legacy of my humble quill endures. May the interpretations of my works continue to illuminate the depths of the human experience, for it is through their collective artistry that my plays find eternal relevance and connection with the world.
Some critics argue that your portrayal of female characters, such as Ophelia and Juliet, perpetuated patriarchal norms and limited their agency. How do you respond to these criticisms? And do you believe your writings have empowered or constrained women in any way?
Verily, thou bringest forth an inquiry that treads upon the delicate tapestry of gender and the portrayal of women within my humble works. 'Tis a matter deserving of deep contemplation, for in the realm of art, interpretations oft intertwined with the changing currents of societal perspectives. To claim that my portrayals of fair Ophelia, Juliet, and their ilk were but shackles upon the spirit of femininity would be to misconstrue the essence of my intentions. Within the confines of my time, societal norms and expectations dictated the roles and limitations imposed upon women. Yet, 'twas within those very confines that I endeavored to weave intricate and multifaceted female characters, each bearing her own strengths, vulnerabilities, and, perchance, quiet rebellion. In the plight of Ophelia, one must peer beyond the surface and behold the tragedy that ensnared her gentle soul. Her descent into madness was not a mere reflection of female frailty, but rather a poignant lamentation against a world that stifled her expression. 'Twas a commentary upon the oppressive structures that impinged upon the freedom of women, offering a glimpse into the tumultuous struggles faced by many fair souls of that age. And Juliet, the luminous beacon of youthful ardor and undying devotion, didst illuminate the transformative power of love. Though her path was fraught with peril, she exhibited unwavering determination and unyielding passion. Her portrayal was not to confine or restrict, but to celebrate the boundless capacity of the female heart to transcend societal barriers and ignite flames of rebellion. Nay, I do not claim perfection nor immunity to the trappings of my time. Yet, I beseech thee to consider the context and the subtle brushstrokes within my works. For amidst the constraints of the patriarchal order, my quill sought to grant voice and agency to the women who graced my stages. Whether in the guise of Lady Macbeth's relentless ambition or Rosalind's wit and wisdom disguised as a man, I endeavored to imbue my female characters with vitality and resilience. To perceive my writings solely through a modern lens, divorced from the historical milieu that birthed them, would be to misunderstand the intricacies of my craft. Criticisms may arise, and voices may clash, but let us engage in discourse, seeking not to condemn, but to illuminate the layered truths embedded within my plays. For in the world of art, it is the fertile ground of interpretation that allows us to traverse the realms of contemplation and understanding. Thus, let us not confine ourselves to the realm of absolutes, but rather embrace the complexity and nuances that lie within the portrayal of women in my works. May we engage in dialogue and exploration, ever mindful of the evolving perspectives on gender, as we continue to unearth the timeless mysteries and timeless truths woven within the fabric of my humble creations.
Over the centuries, your works have been subject to countless interpretations and analyses. Are there any prevalent misconceptions about your plays or your own persona that you would like to clarify?
As the ebb and flow of time dost carry my humble works upon its unrelenting tide, misconceptions and interpretations intertwine like vines upon the trellis of remembrance. Allow me, then, to cast light upon the shadows of misunderstanding that may have clouded the perception of my plays and my very being. Firstly, let it be known that my quill did not solely serve as a mirror to reflect my own visage, but rather as a vessel to embody the myriad souls that inhabit this mortal coil. Though echoes of my thoughts and sentiments may resonate within the pages of my works, the characters that danced upon my stage were born from the depths of imagination, inspired by the human tapestry that unfolded before mine observant eyes. Secondly, let us dispel the notion that my works were crafted for the high button alone. Nay, I sought to entertain both the groundling and the monarch alike. For within the crucible of my words, comedy and tragedy intertwined, and the spectrum of human experience was laid bare. My intent was to bridge the divide and unite the hearts of all who sought solace or mirth within the realm of the theatre. Furthermore, 'tis oft whispered that my words were bound by the shackles of archaic language incomprehensible to the modern ear. But fret not, dear interlocutor, for the very essence of my words lies in their enduring vitality. While the veil of time may lend a different hue to the tapestry of language, the emotions, the passions, and the timeless truths they convey remain unyielding. Lastly, let it be known that I am but a humble conduit through which the voices of the past speak, and their echoes resound across the annals of history. To assign the weight of my own persona upon the delicate fabric of interpretation would be an overreach of perception. Seek not to grasp the man behind the quill, but rather to embrace the beauty and complexity that my works unveil. Thus, I beseech thee, discerning soul, to approach my works with an open mind and a willingness to explore the depths of human nature and the universal truths that transcend time's embrace. Misunderstandings may flourish, but let us cultivate a garden of discourse, where seeds of knowledge and understanding can flourish, nourished by the fertile soil of curiosity and intellectual curiosity.
Throughout your career, you achieved remarkable success. But were there any failures or disappointments that shaped you as a playwright and as an individual?
In the tapestry of my existence, woven with threads of triumph and adversity, I must admit that the path I traversed as a playwright and as an individual was not without its share of shadows and missteps. Though the quill of fate may have inscribed my name upon the stage of immortality, it is not without the ink of failures that the masterpiece of my life was written. Indeed, I have stumbled upon the rocky terrain of disappointment and tasted the bitterness of failure. There were moments when the applause turned to silence, when the muses seemed to avert their gaze, and my words fell upon indifferent ears. The weight of these disappointments, like a tempestuous tempest, threatened to cast a pallor upon my spirit. But it is through these very trials that the seeds of resilience and growth found fertile ground within my soul. From the embers of disappointment, the flame of determination was kindled, and I emerged stronger, humbled by the lessons learned. For in the crucible of adversity, the alchemy of transformation transpired. Through these setbacks, I was challenged to delve deeper into the recesses of my creative wellspring, to hone my craft, and to unleash the full breadth of my imaginative prowess. From the echoes of failure, I discovered new realms of expression, uncharted territories that led me to explore the vast panorama of human emotions and the intricate tapestry of existence itself. Moreover, these mistakes unveiled a profound truth, that perfection lies not in the absence of error, but in the willingness to persevere despite the inevitability of stumbling. I embraced the imperfections, the cracks in the facade of my artistic endeavors, for they allowed the light of growth to penetrate and illuminate the depths of my being. Thus, let it be known that my successes were tempered by the fires of failure, and it is through these crucibles of disappointment that I emerged as a playwright who dared to push the boundaries of convention, to imbue my works with the essence of the human experience in all its flawed and magnificent glory. So, dear interlocutor, let us not shy away from our mistakes, but rather embrace them as the catalysts for our evolution. For it is through the crucible of failure that we refine our art, refine ourselves, and ultimately find the strength to etch our names upon the pages of history.
Many of your quotes have become timeless and widely quoted. Is there a particular line or phrase from your works that you believe encapsulates your philosophy or resonates deeply with you personally?
Amidst the tapestry of my words, interwoven with strands of passion and profundity, there exists a particular line that resonates deeply within my soul. It emerges from the tragedy of Hamlet, where the tortured prince laments, "This above all, to thine own self be true." These familiar words, like a sonnet whispered by the wind, encapsulate a philosophy that has long guided my artistic pursuits and illuminated the path of my existence. In the vast theatre of life, where masks and pretense often dance upon the stage, this line serves as a steadfast beacon, reminding us of the intrinsic value of authenticity and self-discovery. For in the pursuit of truth, both in art and in life, we navigate the labyrinthine corridors of our own hearts, unearthing the essence of our being. To be true to oneself requires a courageous embrace of our flaws, our desires, and our aspirations, regardless of the judgments cast by the world around us. It is a solemn vow to embrace our unique voices and to honor the truths that reside deep within. In these words, I find solace and inspiration, for they beckon us to cast aside the masks we wear, to dismantle the walls of societal expectation, and to embark upon a profound voyage of self-realization. To be true to oneself is to embark upon a journey of self-discovery, to uncover the mysteries of our own existence, and to forge an unbreakable bond between our innermost being and the world we inhabit. Thus, let these words echo through the annals of time, a testament to the eternal quest for selfhood and the unwavering pursuit of authenticity. May they inspire generations to come, encouraging souls to chart their own course amidst the tumultuous sea of existence, and to find solace in the radiant truth that dwells within. To thine own self be true, my dear interlocutor, and let the symphony of your life resound with the harmonious melody of self-expression and self-discovery.
Mr. Shakespeare, thank you for taking the time to join us today and shed light on your incredible journey. Your contributions to literature and the world at large continue to inspire generations. We are truly grateful for your presence here on Timeless Talks. As we approach the end of this captivating journey, I am grateful for the wisdom and knowledge shared. We have explored the world of William Shakespeare, delving into love, tragedy, comedy, and more. Shakespeare's enduring legacy shows the power of words to transcend boundaries and capture the human experience. His eloquence and complex characters connect us across time and cultures. Through his works, we uncover universal truths that shape our lives. Let us carry Shakespeare's spirit within us, embracing creativity and finding solace in his words. In the immortal words of Shakespeare, all the world's a stage. We are the authors of our own stories, guided by his brilliance. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening expedition. May Shakespeare's words continue to inspire us. Farewell until we meet again on life's grand stage.